It was a quiet evening in a small neighborhood where everyone knew each other. The streets were calm, the wind carried the scent of rain, and the night felt ordinary. But that night would change Tumi's life forever. Thabo was a simple man. He worked hard, minded his own business, and lived in a modest house with his younger sister Thabo. Their parents had passed away years ago, so Thabo had become the spiritual pillar of the home. She prayed often and kept the house filled with gospel music and faith. Tumi, however, was different. He believed in God but didn't take spiritual things very seriously. Until the day he met her. One afternoon, while walking through town, Thabo saw the most beautiful woman he had ever laid eyes on. Her name was Lyra. She had flawless skin, mysterious eyes, and a soft voice that seemed to calm the air around her. When she smiled, it felt as if the world had paused. They spoke for hours that day. By sunset, Tumi felt something he had never felt before. Love. Or at least, what he thought was love. After only one date, he was already convinced she was the woman he had been praying for his entire life. Lyra laughed at all his jokes, listened carefully to his stories, and said all the right things. It felt perfect. Too perfect. A few days later, Tumi brought Lyra home. Thabo greeted her politely, but something inside her spirit felt uneasy. She couldn't explain it. Lyra was kind, respectful, and spoke sweetly. Yet Thabo felt a strange heaviness in the air whenever she walked into the room. Still, she kept quiet. Lyra stayed in their home for a few days. She helped cook, cleaned the kitchen, and spoke softly with Tumi late into the night. Tumi was completely enchanted. Thabo prayed silently, asking God to reveal the truth. One night, Thabo woke up thirsty. The house was quiet. The clock showed 2:13 a.m. She walked slowly toward the kitchen. As she approached the doorway, she heard a strange sound. It was the sound of chewing. Loud. Wet. Animal-like. Confused, Thabo stepped closer and peered inside the kitchen. What she saw froze her blood. Lyra was sitting at the table. But she wasn't eating normally. Her head was bent forward, and the back of her head had opened like a mouth. Sharp teeth moved as she devoured raw meat placed on the table. Her normal face remained still while the mouth at the back of her skull chewed hungrily. Thabo gasped in horror. Without thinking, she screamed, "Jesus Christ!" Lyra stopped eating. Slowly, very slowly, she turned her head. Her eyes were no longer soft. They were dark and furious. Her voice came out deeper than before. "Why did you interrupt me while I was eating?" Thabo trembled but stood firm. "Who are you?" she demanded. "What are you doing in this house?" Lyra stood up slowly. "You should have minded your own business." Thabo shook her head. "Where are you from? What are you doing with my brother?" Their voices rose louder. Just then, the front door opened. Tumi walked in. Tumi looked confused. "What's going on?" Thabo pointed at Lyra. "She's not human." Tumi frowned. "Stop embarrassing me, Thabo." Thabo stared at him in disbelief. "You don't understand what I just saw." But Tumi defended Lyra. "You're jealous. You've never liked her." The argument became louder. Finally, Lyra sighed dramatically. I think it's best if I leave, she said softly. She walked toward the door. But Thabo suddenly shouted, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Lyra froze. Slowly she turned around. Her face twisted with anger. "Stop that," she screamed. Thabo's voice grew stronger. "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil." The room grew colder. The lights flickered. Thabo stepped forward boldly. "Tell me who you are. What are you doing here?" For a moment, the woman's calm mask disappeared. Then she smiled. A terrible smile. "You really want to know?" she said. Her voice changed. "I came here to destroy both of you." Tumi's confidence vanished instantly. "What?" he whispered. The woman continued. "Years ago, your brother hurt my sister. He broke her heart and left her to suffer. Her eyes burned with hatred. So I came, to take his life, and yours." Suddenly her body twisted. Her skin darkened. Her eyes glowed red. Her mouth stretched unnaturally wide. She transformed into a terrifying demon. Tumi screamed and ran behind Thabo. The same sister he had just insulted. Thabo lifted her voice in prayer. "No weapon formed against us shall prosper." The demon shrieked loudly. "Stop!" Thabo continued chanting scripture after scripture. The demon covered her ears and screamed in pain. The walls shook. The air felt heavy. Finally the demon roared with rage. "This is not over." Then with a loud scream, she vanished. The house fell silent. Tumi collapsed to the floor, shaking. Thabo continued praying until peace filled the room again. That night, Tumi finally understood something he had ignored his whole life. Not everything beautiful is good. Lesson from the story. Not everything that looks perfect is safe. Sometimes danger hides behind beauty and charm. Discernment is powerful. Thabo's spiritual awareness saved their lives. Never ignore the warnings of people who care about you. Pride almost led Tumi to destruction. Faith and prayer are powerful weapons against evil. Thabo's faith drove the demon away. Quick love can blind people. True wisdom requires patience and understanding before trusting someone completely. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.